Hey guys, Damien here, and welcome to part 2, where I'm going to go through you, the viewers' Tinder profiles and give you some feedback so you guys can see exactly what I'm thinking when I go through guys' profiles to help them get better results and more matches. Now, before I go on, I just quickly want to apologize for any noise you might hear in the background. There's a little bit of construction going on next door. Hopefully it doesn't mess with our video today too much. Let's go on. So, of course, as usual, I've asked a bunch of you guys a few weeks ago to send me through some of your Tinder profiles, and I've picked some at random because there's simply too many have come through to go through all at once, and I'm going to go through them today. So today we've got 3 profiles. I'm going to do the bad thing and use my phone while I'm talking to the camera, but that's because I have barely even glanced at these profiles yet. So all the feedback you're getting from me now is going to be live. It's going to be, as I'm thinking it. So let's go on. The first guy we're going to look at, his name is Ivan, and he's sent me these photos. So this is the first photo that I've got from him right here. All right, so I can tell you straight off the bat, Ivan, your face is, first of all, your face is deeply in shadow. That makes it relatively hard to see. The photo is really low quality, so it's super grainy. And it's an interesting photo. I don't know that I think this is a terrible photo, but it's really not good for a first photo. Let me keep going through and see what else we've got, and then I'll sort of give you some overall advice here. By the way, I can see that you've put Jedi Master at Jedi Council for your job. Sure, why not? You're having fun. Going on, you got your second photo. Okay, another really grainy one. It looks a little bit artistic, which is cool, but again, it's super grainy. Not overly flattering. Your hair's messy. And that could be your thing, but nonetheless, you look a little bit unkempt, and it's not a very high quality photo. At least it's a little bit artistic. I don't mind that second one. Third one, you look confused. Or like the cameraman's done something bad to you. It's a photo, but again, low quality and grainy. I'm seeing a pattern here with the quality of these photos. The next one, okay, so I don't, again, it's kind of like, I don't hate it. I don't love it either. It's you're dressed nicely, you're looking sharp, I think you're looking good. It's a bit more of a flattering photo of you, even without you smiling. You could use this photo at some point in your profile, so let's not say any more about that. And again, you look angry at the camera. And it's a selfie. So a good general rule for profiles is to avoid selfies at all costs if you're a guy, if you can really help it. And you look angry at the camera person. This isn't a smile. I know your smile is better than that, even though I don't know you. I'm 100% certain that your smile is better than this. All right, so these are the photos. These are the 5 photos that you've put up. And look, here's what I'm missing. Okay, first of all, there is no shot here in this profile where you're looking awesome. There's no shot here where women are going to say, hey, I want to swipe right on this guy, or hey, I want to look further. Especially if you look at this first shot of yours. This is the very first impression that a woman's going to have of you. And it's blah. There's nothing amazing here. There's no great smile. You're not competing, right? Because there's lots of other guys, lots of other profiles. It's low quality. I've got to squint to try to see what you look like. I can't make out your face. I can't see your eyes. Women really want to be able to see a man's eyes. That's super important. Doesn't have to be every shot. Like if you got a shot with sunglasses, it's fine, but not as a primary shot. So yeah, really, really big stuff here. This photo needs to change more than anything. And you guys will probably hear me saying this about a lot of profiles. Fix your primary photo. It's the most important photo that you got in your whole profile. So yes, that's something that you're going to have to do here, Ivan. And going onwards, you know what I'm also missing? I'm missing shots. First of all, I'm missing any high quality shots. It's a big one too. It's something that shouldn't matter, but does. It really does. Sharp shots. And what you've got going on here is all your photos are taken on a mobile phone, I presume, and they're taken at nighttime. And mobile phones suffer badly at night. So yeah, you can't go doing that. You're going to have to start taking shots with better light or with a better camera, with a better lens. What else am I missing? I'm also missing a couple of things. I'm missing a shot where you're looking social, like you've got friends around or you're laughing. That kind of thing with mates, that would really help you here. I'm also missing your smile. Women really want to see what a guy's smile looks like. And I know you may think that this photo is you smiling, but it's not. It's really not. That's definitely not you smiling. Maybe you don't think it's you smiling. I hope not, but it's definitely not. So get a great photo of you smiling and put that up there too. That's what's missing. That primary photo, I want a high quality shot of you smiling. That's what I want. right? And then I want another photo of you that's also a high quality shot. And this second photo that you have, the one that was black and white, That's okay. You could use that in your profile. That's kind of artsy. I'd leave that in there. I'd also leave the one of you standing in the black shirt. I'd leave that in there too. Those two I'd leave in. The rest I'd completely change out. You need better quality photos of you smiling, looking happier, out with friends, with a pet, doing something that isn't just an indoors or nighttime shot. That's really going to help you a lot with your profile. Now, let's see what you've written in your profile. You said, oh, hello. Before you'll swipe left. Okay, I don't know if you did that on purpose. It should be before you swipe left, unless you were intending to make an assumption of you will swipe left. But that's kind of, when I read that at first, it just seems like bad grammar. So change that. So, oh, hello, before you swipe left, I need you to know that, ... Leave a big space. I'm Batman. Geeky, awkward, no muscle, but still Batman. I speak English and I think that's Polish. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, right. So, something that I would like in this, you can do this. This is a bit of a silly little gimmick, but it's fun. It's playful. It's a bit dorky. Nothing wrong with it. Between I'm Batman, geek, awkward, no muscle, and I also speak English, I'd write something else, like something true about you, like I'm a whatever for work, and, you know, I don't know, something about you, like I love to travel, or whatever. Just some actual facts about you in that profile will help her to decide what type of a guy you actually are, rather than make her just guess from the photos. So that's what I'd be doing there. Scrolling down further, what have we got? Your distance, 122 kilometers. Wow, you're going to get slaughtered on that, dude. Never set such a big radius. The reason is it's going to increase the number of fake matches you get, like fake women's profiles, or just swiping on every guy to get like Instagram matches and stuff. So that's really going to hurt you. But it's also going to hurt your ranking, because any women you do match with are probably not looking for guys so far away. And I mean, after all, dude, if you match with a woman 100 kilometers away, you got to drive for like 2 hours to go see her? Probably not. So shrink that right down. Like you should be shrinking that to like 20, 25 kilometers tops. And if you live in a town that's so small, you need to search that far away, Tinder's not going to be a very useful app for you. So that's just some thoughts there on that. Alrighty, that's it, Ivan. Hopefully that gives you something to work with on that profile. Let's go on now to our next guy, who is Carlos. So, Carlos. Right, now, what's Carlos got for his first photo, right? This is Carlos's first photo. Again, I'm going to have... Now, the basics of this photo are okay. I mean, it's a good, like, portrait shot. You're smiling. You can see your face clearly, you can see your eyes, you're dressed well, your hair is okay, great. So all that stuff is really great. What is going to hurt you here? A couple of things. One is the graininess of the photo, like it's a poor quality photo. Again, like I said with Ivan, it shouldn't matter, but it just does. You want something with more, if you've got to use a mobile phone, you've got to get more light in the room, because that will help immensely. So like, or go outside where the sunlight is, and that'll help you get a better quality main shot there. But the basic portraiture here, that's nice. And you're smiling, love it, thumbs up. Going on to picture number 2. This is an okay shot. I don't know if it's your number 2 shot, because you want to have your second most attractive photo as number 2, so that she gets hit with a double whammy. It's a good hint to try to remember. Also, there's something a little bit awkward about your posture. Now, it doesn't mean this is a terrible shot, but it does mean that it's not a great second photo. I know you're walking, but something about the image, the moment that was captured, makes it look a little awkward. So yeah, this is like an okay shot. It's almost like a filler shot if you need more photos up, to me anyway. Number 3, this would do much better as a second shot, in my mind, because it's very similar to the first shot, but again, she can see that the first shot wasn't a fluke. You're smiling, you're a pretty decent looking guy. I like the leather jacket. That's another edgy look to add a little bit of edge onto how you look. Because your smile is very disarming, you tend to look very friendly, so adding some edge is good. In fact, I wouldn't mind that outfit with a better quality photo, with some background blur and stuff. That would look really nice and help add edge to you. So that'd be kind of cool. Here in your 4th photo, all right, I like this. It shows personality. Yeah, it's kind of like being classy but being fake classy, like in a playful way. I dig it. That's cool. I like this. And the environment around you looks really nice. I don't know if that's a holiday or if that's where you live, but it's a pretty cool landscape. Could be where you live, given that there's Spanish in your profile. So going on, this one. This is a lovely shot of you, but it's all blown out and ruined and destroyed by the highlights. That's a pity. That's a huge pity. I don't know if the original was this bad or if someone just over-edited it. Maybe you over-edited it, but that's not working for me in that sense. So if you've got nothing better, leave it in because you still look attractive in this photo. But again, the quality of the photos really matter way more than it should, way more than is fair. But it's just the way that our brains are wired. When we see a low quality photo, the person suddenly looks low quality. And lastly, for your last shot is this one here. You on a log standing up being kind of goofy, playful. Okay, I don't mind your profile overall. I would like to have better quality photos. I mean, I guess everyone watching is probably sick and tired of hearing me say this, but it's true. Better quality is in less grainy. You know, if you've got to use a mobile phone, more light. I would like to see a photo of you with some friends in here, something with you, some friends having a good time together. That would be really nice. I'd like to see a photo of you with an animal, a mammal of some description. That'd be swell as well. What else? As far as your photos are concerned, that's it. I mean, I think you should be able to get decent results with some of these photos. Have you ever tried taking photos of yourself without glasses? The reason I say it is because your glasses make your eyes look small. And small eyes are associated with unfriendliness. That's actually because when we like someone, our pupils dilate. So dilated large eyes, so to speak, always make us think the person is friendly and likes us. And small eyes, small pupils make us think they're unfriendly and don't like us. Now, your glasses are having a little bit that effect, especially in these photos. So I don't know if you've got any photos without them, but I think it might be worth a try. I think you might actually, I don't know, it's hard for me to exactly tell how you look without glasses, but that might be worth a try as well, something that I'd consider with these photos of you. It's also the design of your glasses that have that impact. But I'm not going to ask you to buy new glasses, maybe try photos without them. Let's have a look at what you wrote in your profile. All right, my Spanish is about to come into gear. I won't use my Spanish. So translated into English, what this says is, whatever you do, don't read this. Then you little rebel, I like that. That's one of mine. I work from home and I like to take advantage from the rest of the day to learn, speak in French, dance, bachata, exercise, and learn as much as I can. I consider, did you mean to say learn twice? Or maybe it's just a loss in translation here. I consider we all have something to teach, something to bring to the world, a story that is worth telling. If you think as I do, come with me, let's have a talk. I like it. It's got a little bit of playful in the beginning, serious at the end, and genuine. Nope, that works for me as a profile write-up. I don't think that profile is doing you any harm whatsoever. I'd be interested to see what kind of results you're getting so far. Shouldn't be too bad with what you've got. You can definitely do better, but shouldn't be too bad. Going on, you've got your distance set to 45 kilometers. That is really too far. I mean, you may live in a smaller town, but 45 kilometers is a long way to ask a woman to want to travel to meet you. So even those women you do meet, you're going to get a high flake rate, you're going to get a low response rate, and therefore you're likely going to end up with troubles with your ELO ranking and everything else going on. So I'd shrink that down to 25 kilometers. If you live in too small a city, as I say to everyone, and therefore you've got to put a big radius, Tinder might not be for you. So that's just a thing to think about. Alrighty, that's it for you, mate. You know what? I think, Carlos, I think there's a pretty decent profile, but there's definitely room for improvement. And I hope that you can take some of what I've said and go ahead and use that. How are you guys watching going? Are the questions you've got about these profiles that I haven't answered, that you see the profile and think, what about this or what about that? Put it in the comments below and I'll respond. Because there can always be things I've missed, because again, I'm just going on what I immediately see now. This isn't super highly prepared because I want you to see how I work. Righto, going on to our last guy for today, Minto. What a cool name, mate. I don't know where that name comes from, but I dig it. Minto, your first photo, however, I do not dig. Why? It is, I mean, at first glance, there's not even a human being in this photo. It's really hard to see. You're making women have to work to see, even to get any idea what you look like. They aren't going to want to, they're going to just swipe left and find another guy who's easier to see, first of all. So this is just a terrible first photo use. It's kind of interesting, kind of artsy, I get all that, but it's not flattering, it's not useful for Tinder. So this is no good for a Tinder shot, for a main Tinder shot. It's interesting, you could put it later on if you wanted to as a filler, but not as a first photo. Going on, you got a picture of you holding a smint. It's like your name, Minto. I get it, that's cool. Keep that photo in your profile. Again, not as a second photo, because the first two should be really flattering, but keep that in because it's kind of playful. It shows a funny sense of humor, at least. All right, third, this is the first time I can actually see your face. And 1, your face is cut off. 2, your hair is kind of messy. I can barely see it. Yeah, and this isn't it's a low quality, not a highly flattering photo. It's not a terrible photo of you, but it's a low quality shot with half your face cut off. That's the first they actually get to see what you look like. So you can see there's a pattern here of what woman is going to keep swiping just to see you? She's got to put in so much work when there's all these other guys in the area. Why would you put in the effort? She's not going to, dude. It's not going to happen. We need these face shots much earlier on. Okay, so for your fourth photo, what have we got? Well, we've got an actual photo of you. It is a selfie, not great. So I'm really not liking the photos you've got, mate. I've got to say, Minto, you can do a heap better. Another selfies aren't really good. It's low quality. At least I can see your face. Like, if the photos you got, this should be your profile photo. And this is not a good profile photo. But at least I can see your face clearly. The facial expression is pretty cool. It's pretty okay. It's not a smile, but it's fine. But a photo like this would be way better. But it's not great as it is. But this is how far I've had to dig to your fourth photo to find a photo of your face. Going on, we have another photo of you. And again, dude, it's a selfie. You've got sunnies on, so I can't really make out your eyes. One sunny shot is okay, but when you have so few photos of your actual face, that's going to be a problem. I need some better looking photos of you. Photos where you're really nicely dressed, someone else is taking the photo, and you're smiling and you haven't got the sunnies on. Or your sunglasses haven't auto-tinted. It's not working for me otherwise, man. You know, this is too selfie, casual, random. You're going to have some better photos for sure. Going on, we've got a photo of Happy Mother's Day. Makes no sense to me why this is here. It's like you've just thrown in a photo. Maybe there's a story behind it, but it's not making sense to me. And it needs to make sense to me. So women are going to see that and think this is just a waste of time. And your last photo. I like your last photo. I actually like this one because it shows you dressed up, having fun, kind of doing the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. That's always a turn on for women. Women love pirates, especially pirates that are looking for booty. So love the photo. Leave that in there. Don't make it your primary photo. Make it your third or fourth. Show some personality. That's really good. That's my favorite photo of you. So what's the overall thing here? Dude, you're going to, Minto, you're going to have to get better photos. 100% you're going to have to go out and actually get some proper photos. Like, not even necessarily professional. Go out with a friend with a mobile phone. Be dressed okay. Get some good, decent portrait shots. High quality in the light. Throw in the Minto shot. Throw in the Pirates of the Caribbean shot and fill the rest in with some new photos that are better quality. Because these aren't gonna do the trick for you. So yeah, I don't mean to be so harsh on you, dude, but you can do so much better. And if you're not getting matches, it's super clear why not. You're making women work way too hard to see what you look like. All right, what do we got for photos? Well, we've got photo at Minto, Qatar, and then the countries. I would put that at the end. I wouldn't put that at the beginning. It's like this kind of weird thing to try to translate in your head when you first see it. And then you say, hey, it's Minto Anthony, an Indian raised and living in Doha, Qatar, with my parents and one of my two sisters. And then a bunch of hashtags, here to be friend, activity partner, with quality single woman or man, straight. I doubt the possibility of finding love on here, but as always on the lookout for my partner in crime. Okay, so look, this is complicated because for what's written in your profile, you're in Qatar as an Indian family, right? With a very, very different set of social cultural norms. So, normally I'd say, don't say that you live with your parents and one of your sisters. Well, maybe that's okay. Culturally, that's probably fine, my guess is. But I can't make a highly educated statement on that, right? Because I don't have the experience required to make a statement on that. What I would like here that I'm missing is some playfulness and humor. I wouldn't put all of the hashtags in there. It's just making it hard to read. I'd take those out. You want to have something a little bit playful here, something about yourself that's going to make women smile a little bit, right? To show a sense of humor. You want that. I think you're a guy with a good sense of humor. I can see that you seem a little bit playful in there. So let's get that here. Make that first section of your profile easy to read. It's too hard to read. There's all these hashtags, there's all those flags and everything. That's unpleasant on my eyes to consume as information. So move that away to the bottom if you've got to have it in there. And have something playful early on. Your first or second paragraph, have something fun in there. You don't have to say, hey, it's Minto Anthony. She knows your name because it says it in Tinder. So all these little things are taking information out and just putting in stuff to shorten the amount of reading someone has to do to learn something about you that's new and different. So again, I think what you've done in your profile is you just overall made it really hard for women to see who the heck you are and who they're dealing with. So it's a thing to think about there. It's a big thing to think about. You can do way better on Tinder than you are right now, in Qatar as well. And I have no idea how well. I've never tested Qatar for Tinder, but heck, you can do better than whatever you're getting now. You can definitely do better. Just having a look at your distance settings, 2 kilometers is super small. Is there any reason why it's such a small radius? I'd up that to like at least 10, and that will help a lot. That'll give you a much larger range of women that you can match with. No reason not to change it. And your age range is totally appropriate for your age as well. So that's it. That's Minto. Hopefully that's going to help you get some better results. So guys watching, what do you think? Have I given you any ideas about how you can improve your profiles? Because I find myself repeating a lot of this advice to the guys about how to improve your profiles to get better results. And all the men I've reviewed today could do way better. Even Carlos, whose profiles I didn't mind, he can do heaps better as well. So, and this is the truth for most of you watching. Now, if you'd like to know how to get the best photos possible, go ahead and follow the link that I'm going to link to up here. Hopefully it's there. Link there. Basically, it's a 21-point cheat sheet to help you get the best photos that you possibly can for your Tinder or your other online dating profiles. It's a bunch of guidelines to follow to make sure you get good shots that are going to get matches and you're going to get swipes. So check that out right now by following the link. Also, I have an entire Tinder coaching online training program. It's a series of videos that's going to teach you how to write the perfect profile, get the perfect shots. I'm going to show you what to write to women to get them to respond, how to get them out on dates, how to structure those dates so that, you know, there's no frustration on Tinder, because Tinder is frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. And if I can show you step-by-step how to do that, this is what I do in this program, including a whole bunch of templates. So you can copy and paste teasers. You can copy and paste things to write in your profile, like playful things that you can write in your profile that are going to get women to smile and going to get them to want to swipe right. I've also got entire conversations on Tinder that you can look through, like highly successful Tinder conversations of mine and my coaches and my clients that you can read and follow through so that you can actually get the same results yourself, because you can read through these conversations and learn how other men are successfully picking up women on Tinder. See exactly what they're saying and how women are responding to it. So what have you thought today, guys? Go ahead and comment in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. And of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Next week today, I'm going to be launching a video where I'm going to go through some guys' written profiles. A bunch of you have sent them to me, and I will for sure be going through those so you can see what I think of some of the conversations you guys are having with women. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. I'm Damien. Have a fantastic week. Take care.